Now, said I'd do a video here for the car hunt Riot for the Ginetta G60. I do have other same runs effectively as this with the last time this car was in game in a car hunt, but yeah, I really enjoy this Pharaoh's game track in like the Ginetta G60. It's not a fast car, it's just one that's like, it really relies on the nitro management, sort of the same way as the Lotus Elise does. And yeah, like, slight difference to my switch here with this, but I'll talk about that afterwards. The start of this race, if you just go straight forward for a second, you should be able to like nudge right against the AI just to see if you can soak one of them up like a nitro bottle, and just get yourself up to the 180 mph mark as fast as possible. And yeah, like this is one car where like it's very, very important to try and be in a nitro state as long as possible. Coming up to the brakes on the track as well here, you want to make sure to try and land your car flat down as much as possible, and then just like when you're going up off of ledges, just use them all like tiny little ramps. If you haven't touched anything, you should get nitro just before this ramp. Going slightly too fast, which isn't a bad thing. But yeah, stick the front left wheel into the curb the whole way around here until you see the exit. Shockwave. And yeah, like try and go as far as you possibly can with that ramp. Again, it's just a case of like try and have this car either in the air or else have it in the air or else in a nitro state. And underneath here as well, you just want to charge up the nitro meter, so just take it out of the boost and shockwave or blue grind even along the wall. But you really have to just be careful here not to go in any of the footpaths the entire way around this back area. Unless you're in a nitro state, then you can just rub over them barely. But if you touch off one of those footpaths not in a nitro state, you're just straight away going to drop down to that around 140 miles an hour. Just standard yellow nitro here the whole way around. Pick up this guy so you can get a orange up off the ramp, take it out again just so you're yellow to the finish line, and an extra near miss nitro off the van. I guess shave 0.1 of a second. Yay! As long as you're under the 159 in this one, you should be grand. I mean, like under the 2-minute mark. So a 159 anything will give you like the top 5% or thereabouts. But yeah, like coming down here, picking up the near misses off of the vans and stuff that are parked on the side of the road. Nitro bottle, and then when you're coming up to the top, just another near miss off of that just to charge up the nitro. Like here, just landing as flat as possible down and just a little orange nitro tap every time you're coming off of those ledges. So you want to just flat land on them and then just send the car forward just with a tiny shunt. And yeah, like throw it as far down as possible to this big long curve. It's very important with these slower cars to spend as much time as possible in the air, and like definitely in the yellow nitro state anytime you are just flat on a long stretch of road, because yeah, it's about a 10 mph difference, and camera. Yeah, it's very important here as well not to go into the water inside in this tunnely area, because yeah, that will kind of murder your speed a small bit. But you see here, like this entire way, if you touch into that footpath and you're not in a nitro state, like at least kind of an orange one, even a yellow nitro state, that footpath seems to just duck the car straight down to 140 miles an hour. And just, you really have to be super careful of it the entire way through that back alley area. And then just, yeah, once you get to there, it's pretty much straight on to the end of the track. It's such a cool little car though, but yeah, this track is definitely a real test of it, because like it's such a long track, and it would be a track that's ideal for really high speed cars. So obviously in a low speed car, yeah, it's kind of like an extra challenge again, which is kind of cool. I like stuff like that. Like I said, it really reminds me of the Lotus Elise car hunt ride, because that's in a long Cairo track as well. PB or Michael or Michelle? Grey Station. The name that I literally always, in my head, I read that always as Grey Station, just because of the old PlayStation. But yeah, Grey Street and Stork and yeah, and T-Bow73, all times. Like you can see there how tight the times are as you're going up to the top 200, as like all of our times are in the same 1/10 of a second, split by point. Yeah, so it's 400ths of a second in the difference between like the 6 positions there. It really is just right down to the wire. My version of this car as well then, so like I'm missing a couple of the epics for it. I don't have the top speed epic and I don't have the handling epic. Handling epic's grand, that's me, I'll do the handling, but that top speed really sucks to be missing in this car. Like it really is just yeah, noticeable. Now I mentioned the fact of slightly different switch, and I'm not sure if this will pick up on YouTube in the slightest, but yeah, I added on a cool enough thing called an Mclassic to my switch. So like yeah, kind of slightly less noise and stuff on the lines and things on the car. Really not sure if that's going to pick up on YouTube or not. Just like you can see there where, yeah, there should be like grainied lines in and around the car. And yeah, you notice the noise probably that's in this game quite a lot if you're like looking at this on a larger screen. But yeah, with the Mclassic, it's a little HDMI device, costs a fair whack, but yeah, it tries to get rid of a lot of that noise, which is pretty cool. It's like, yeah, what it does is basically just like, it takes a line where it sees the stair-stepping effect, and it will just try and redraw that again and again just to, yeah, work out some of that noise. Like, there's still some visible underneath the car and when it's moving, but yeah, I only got it yesterday, but it's definitely something that I'll be doing a bit more testing. And like, yeah, it seems pretty cool for playing Asphalt. At least I've tried it with a couple of different games with yeah, different results, but like I said, it's a little weird HDMI thing that you add on. But yeah, as for this car and the car hunt, like yeah, it's just a crazy amount of nitro control. Like knowing where to pick up all of those near misses is really handy, especially at the start, because there's a lot of cars and vans parked at the left and right hand side. So yeah, it can make a big difference to the run if you can soak all those up. But otherwise, just yeah, you're aiming for a time under 2 minutes. I'd say should be top 5% when this event ends. If this is one of my first videos you've watched, and you watched all the way to the end, there's a sub button up there over my head. There's indie or Audi over there, which is where I take a look at indie games on the Switch. And at this side, there's something from YouTube that the algorithm thinks you like. Probably be Switch Asphalty related. Alright guys, good luck and drive safe.